are the longest living rodent and barely show any signs of aging during their lives, which technically isn't that amazing if you're born looking like an old man, but they are seemingly immune to cancer, they can live with almost no oxygen, their body temperature changes with the environment, and they are impervious to a wide range of pain. Just remember, if you've ever wondered what a real-life superhero looks like, it looks like this.
While they may not seem so powerful, according to the National Wildlife Federation, one way they can protect themselves from predators is by propelling their own toxic internal organs from their anus in the direction of the attack. Their organs then grow back, and it saves them from being eaten. Pretty dramatic stuff for such a simple creature. Bet you weren't expecting that. Then the sea cucumber will lie low for a few weeks in order to give that part of the body time to regenerate. They can also liquefy their body when they need to in order to get away from predators. Some of the species are able to emit a sticky substance too that the predator will get tangled up in. They can do this continually throughout their lifetime, and it seems to have no negative effect on their life.
And now a camera with a motor drive. And that's a car alarm. And now the sounds of foresters and their chainsaws working nearby.
When they are underwater, they actually close their eyes and ears and use electrolocation to find food. This awesome superpower relies on electroreceptors in their bill to pick up electrical signals from their prey. The males have something special of their own. They have sharp spurs, like backward-facing claws, on their hind feet that are, wait for it, venomous. Yes, if you piss off a male platypus, you are in for a world of hurt. Literally. Their venom won't kill you, but the pain has been described as excruciating and can last for months. As an added bonus, the pain doesn't respond to more.
Electric eels, as it turns out, aren't actually eels. They really come from the knifefish family, which are closer to carp and catfish. They're air breathers that like to inhabit the swamps and creeks around here. These eels we're looking for can grow up to 8.2 feet or about 2.5 meters. They can weigh up to 44 pounds or 20 kilos. According to some sources, they can put out an electric jolt up to 900 volts, which is more than enough to stop a human.
The tardigrade can survive at temperatures as low as minus 272 degrees Celsius. That is 1 degree above absolute zero, the lowest temperature physically possible within our universe. At these temperatures, even atoms stop moving. Even when it can't get any colder, the humble tardigrade just keeps on going. The tardigrade, sometimes called a water bear because of its little claws, is the most indestructible animal on the planet. They are practically immortal. As well as surviving the lowest temperatures in the universe, tardigrades can survive heat up to 150 degrees Celsius. Pressures 6 times greater than those found in the deepest ocean trenches on Earth, and ionizing radiation 100 times higher than the lethal dose for a human.
The thing that makes this strange, almost alien-like creature so incredible is that it is biologically immortal. This means that the creature can be killed, but doesn't seem to die from old age. Most jellyfish species have a relatively fixed lifespan, but this jellyfish is capable of reverting completely to a sexually immature stage after having reached maturity. which is kind of like a butterfly changing back to a caterpillar instead of dying.
Rather than being eaten by a predator, it's all like, no way, man, and uses muscles attached to bone claws to defend itself, just like Wolverine. Except for the bone claw thing, because that's a canon from the movie versus the comic book. You know, it's kind of a thing, don't worry about it. The difference between the superhero and the frog? This little guy has to break his bones to use them. Plus, no adamantium, obvi. So inside the frog's foot is this chunk of collagen and a muscle. When the muscle tenses, the claw forces its way downward through the skin, exposing.
His spring-loaded clubs strike 50 times faster than we can blink. For a moment, the surrounding water reaches the temperature of the surface of the sun. You heard that right. This crab is tough.
The Mimic Octopus makes itself look like a living, moving animal, so it pulls all its arms around behind its body and swims along like a poisonous flatfish called a banded sole. In other cases, if it's getting attacked, it puts 6 arms down a hole and raises the other 2 arms to look like a poisonous sea snake that has bands along its body. If that's not enough, it'll swim along looking like a poisonous lionfish with these banded arms looking like the banded spines that come off these very deadly fish.
So far, 15 separate species are known to be in the Mimic Octopus.